Today we're taking a look at the LucidSound LS15X to see why price isn't always an indicator of value. So let's get into it. Now, before we jump into anything else, let me first start off by saying there's two models of the LS15. There's of course the LS15X, which is the one we're reviewing today, which is made for Xbox and Windows, as well as the LS15P, which is of course made for PlayStation. So once again, if you have a wireless setup that you want to get for your PlayStation or your Xbox, just make sure that you're actually getting the right model, otherwise it's not going to work. In the box itself, you do get the wireless gaming headset, you get your micro USB charging cable, you get your removable boom mic, you get your quick start guide, as well as your wireless receiver. Now, in terms of specs, the LS15X is very comparable to the LS10X, with one of the biggest differences being the fact that the LS15X is a wireless model and the LS10X is a wired model. And then of course, there's also a few extra features that the LS15X has above that of the LS10X. Now, a few features that the LS15X has in common with the LS10X is of course the lightweight design, the memory foam ear cups, which in both models felt really good while wearing, and both of them sealed really well, and they were really comfortable to wear for long extended periods of time. Other features that they do have in common is the surround sound for Xbox, the dual mic system with the removable boom mic being one and the built-in mic being the other, and they also both have quick access controls, but the LS15X has more controls. So in this case, you can actually turn the left one to get the overall volume for your headset. You can turn the right one for game chat balance. So if your game is too loud and you can't hear your teammates, you can actually turn it to just get the balance better. And if you press the left ear cup, you actually mute the entire headset. And if you press the right ear cup, you actually mute your mic or you turn on mic monitoring. The LS15X also has the same speaker size of 15 millimeters, and it also has the same frequency response, and that is kind of where the similarities end. As far as the other features go, the LS15X is a wireless headset, thus you do get your interference-free wireless dongle. You also get more features on the actual quick access controls. Instead of just the one side, you do have both sides now. And then you also have 3 different EQ modes which you can control on the headset itself with the EQ button, and then you can switch between natural, signature sound, and bass boost. As far as the audio quality goes between the two different headsets, the difference wasn't that big, and still the biggest difference between these two headsets is the fact that the one is wired and the one is wireless. So of course, what that means for you is that if you are looking for a wireless headset, then the LS15X is for you. And if you don't mind whether your headset has a wire or not, then you could potentially get away with the LS10X if you don't want to spend the extra money on the LS15X. Now, of course, there are still other features that you do need to consider when choosing between the two, but the biggest difference, as I mentioned before, is the fact that the one is wired and the one is wireless. You need to choose the one that works best for you. And then, of course, another thing to consider is whether or not you're going to be using it on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, as that can still impact the decision that you make, because you need to actually buy the correct model for the different device that you're going to be using it for. So, do you want wired? Do you want wireless? And of course, which platform you're going to be using it on. That is kind of the biggest decisions that you need to make with these. With regards to anything else, both of these headsets are amazing. The LS15X really performed really well. It's really comfortable to wear. I can really recommend it, especially if it is in your price range. And then of course, if you're looking for something a little better, then of course you can always look at something a little bit more expensive. But for me, the price to value that you do get for the LS15X is really good. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, if you have questions on this headset, any other headset that I've done in the past, or if you just want to ask me a few questions on whether or not which one you should actually go out and buy, then of course you can leave them down in the comment section below, or by reaching out to me on any of my other social media platforms. I do love getting back to you guys, and I do like helping you guys out making those decisions. And then of course, if you're looking to buy any of these headsets, I have left links down in the description below. So if you want to go out and buy any of those, you can just use the links down below. Some of them are affiliate links. So if you do make a purchase using those links, I do get some kickback from that. And of course, that supports the channel as well. So if you do make a purchase using those links, I really do appreciate it. And thank you very much. And then as always, until next time, cheers.